Hello everyone, welcome to Drishti Judiciary's MCQs for Judiciary Exams program. Let's begin today's episode. First question is, which article of the Indian Constitution is linked to the doctrine of eclipse? Article 14, Article 19, Article 13 or Article 32? The correct answer is option C, Article 13. Recently in the C. Selva Rani versus the Special Secretary cum District Collector and others case, the Supreme Court ruled that individuals born as Christians cannot claim caste-based benefits by invoking the doctrine of caste eclipse, as Christianity does not recognize the caste system. The doctrine of eclipse is fundamentally linked to Article 13 of the Indian Constitution, which serves as a critical mechanism for protecting fundamental rights by addressing laws that potentially conflict with constitutional guarantees. Next question, what is the maximum penalty under Section 6 for contravening Section 3 of the Places of Worship Act 1991? 2 years imprisonment, 1 year imprisonment, 3 years imprisonment or 6 months imprisonment. The correct answer is option C, 3 years imprisonment. Recently, in the Committee of Management Shahi Jama Masjid Sambhal versus Hari Shankar Jain and others case, the Supreme Court asked the Sambhal trial court to halt proceedings regarding the mosque survey. Section 6 of the Places of Worship Act 1991 imposes a maximum imprisonment of 3 years for contravention of Section 3. Whoever contravenes the provisions of Section 3 shall be punishable with imprisonment for a term which may extend to 3 years and shall also be liable to fine. Next question, what do the directive principles of state policy in the Indian Constitution primarily provide? Guidelines for the judicial branch, guidelines for the legislature only, guidelines for central and state governments, or rules for constitutional amendments? The correct answer is option C, guidelines for central and state governments. The directive principles of state policy are a set of principles in the Indian Constitution that provide guidelines for the central and state governments of India to consider when framing laws and policies. The DPSP are mentioned in Part 4 of the Indian Constitution from Articles 36 to 51. Next question, under Order 6, Rule 17 of CPC, what must a party prove for an amendment after the trial has commenced? The other party's consent, they exercised due diligence, the amendment serves only their interest, or they have an unfair advantage. The correct answer is option B, they exercised due diligence. Under Order 6, Rule 17 of the Code of Civil Procedure 1908, amendments are limited once the trial begins. An amendment is only allowed if the party can show due diligence and compelling reasons and prove the matter couldn't have been raised earlier. Last question, the Hindu Succession Act 1956 preserves which mode of devolution of property? By survivorship, by succession, both A and B, or none of the above? The correct answer is option C, both A and B. The Hindu Succession Act 1956 provides for both modes of devolution of property, by survivorship and by succession. Now is the time for practice question. The additional sessions judge is subordinate to which of the following? Both High Court and Sessions Judge, only High Court, only Sessions Judge, or none of the above? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Thanks for watching.
डियर व्यूअर्स, अपने एग्जाम की तैयारी को और बेहतर करने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करना न भूलें।